Hello and welcome. This is Angie with thecountryshootcottage.net. We're back with another video sponsored by Michaels this week, and we're using the Caesar heat press again. And this time we're going to make some trick-or-treat bags. So whether you are going out trick-or-treating this year or staying home, a custom trick-or-treat bag with their name on it is a perfect addition to your celebration. So you can use these to trick-or-treat around the neighborhood, or you can use them for a fun like candy scavenger hunt at home where they go and find candy and put it in their bag, or just fill it with all kinds of goodies and give it to them as like a gift bag with their name on it. So we have 3 designs actually today. The first couple say trick or treat, so we have that one. And then trick or treat with candy corn. And then finally, for those tiny trick or treaters, we have my first trick or treat. Now, the best part about these is they all glow in the dark, and I'll show you that at the end of this video, because we're using Caesar heat transfer vinyl, and we're going to layer it with the glow in the dark version that's available at Michaels, and you are going to love the fact that these glow in the dark. Super fun whether you are out in the neighborhood trick-or-treating or turning the lights off for a spooky night at home. So let's take a look at how to make these treat bags with the Caesar heat press. So you're going to need your Caesar heat press as well as your Cricut machine to cut your Caesar heat transfer vinyl. So we're going to use a variety of colors as well as the glow in the dark version to make some extra glow on these trick-or-treat bags. And then you'll need your tote bag. So I have a 3-pack, and I'm actually going to make 3 customized tote bags, all with a different design, all using glow in the dark. And then you'll also need a weeding tool. And you can find the cut files for all of the tote bags in the description below, as well as links to purchase all the items you see at Michaels. For each color, I placed my Caesar heat transfer vinyl face down on the mat. I mirrored my cut, and I cut it with my Cricut machine. Now, you just need to weed away all the excess. So you want to weed away everything around the outside of the design, as well as the centers of any letters. The glow-in-the-dark heat transfer vinyl is the same procedure as regular. So again, you'll want to put it face down on your mat and mirror your design to cut. Now, this does look white. When you turn the lights off, it will actually glow, however. So we just want to weed it in the same manner. We'll remove all the excess around the outside, as well as the centers of the letters. So I like to put everything together like this, just so I can see that I have all my pieces, everything's weeded. Like, it would be super obvious if I had the center of a letter that wasn't weeded in this case. So I just like to put everything together. This is not permanent at all, they're just kind of stuck together, just so I can see that all my designs are complete. And now we can add those to our tote bags using the Caesar heat press. So now we're ready to make our trick-or-treat bag. And what you want to do is put your blank into the heat press. We're just going to press that down for 2 to 3 seconds. And we'll lift that up. You want to add the first layer of your design. So I'm going to separate my design. Just add this first layer to the trick-or-treat bag. We'll just press down for the full 15 seconds. Then once that's done, the press will beep, and you can remove the bag from the heat press. Then we can just peel back the carrier sheet on this one. Then you just want to add on the next color. Now this one is the glow in the dark, and we can layer it on top of other HTV, as well as putting HTV on top of it. So we want to locate it into position, and this covers almost everything, but we'll put the other carrier sheet on top just to make sure everything is protected. Then we can add our design to our press. Now for this one, the entire design cannot be pressed at one time. So we're going to press it in 2 different presses since the design is so large. We'll press it once for the full time. Then move the tote bag back so we can get this bottom area and press again for the full time. Then we can lift that up and remove from the press. Then we can just peel those carrier sheets back. And we'll just add on our last color right on top of that glow-in-the-dark heat transfer vinyl. And we will need to cover up all of the other vinyl with their other carrier sheet. And now we can press this one. Then we can just add that to the heat press. And press one last time for the full time. Then finally, we can remove these carrier sheets to reveal our finished trick-or-treat bag. Now stay tuned to the end to see these glow. Now let's repeat the same procedure for 2 more custom treat bags with the child's name. So just for illustration, this is white heat transfer vinyl, and this is the glow in the dark. I can tell that the glow in the dark is slightly more off-white than the pure white. I don't know if you can tell that on video, but just note that the glow in the dark HTV will be just slightly off-white in color once you've pressed it to your substrate. This is the final color of this design, so this one is complete. And there you have our third and final trick-or-treat bag design. So now that we've made our trick-or-treat bags, let's take a look at them glowing in the dark. Now, are you ready to make some trick-or-treat bags of your own? Head to the description below, click the links to purchase all the supplies. So I'll have a link for the Caesar heat press, so the Caesar heat transfer vinyl, as well as the bags, which you can grab while you're at Michael's. And then you can make your own version with your Cricut machine right at home. And I'll have a link below to the cut file for this as well. All three, so all three will be on one cut file. Delete off those that you don't want and just click that name and change it to the name of whoever you're going to give these to. And then you can make whoever is on your list this Halloween a custom trick-or-treat bag with their name that I'm sure they're going to love. So thank y'all so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about anything we've covered today, questions about the heat press, questions about the project itself, please ask those in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, give us a thumbs up. You might also want to head on over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We have Cricut videos every week and you don't want to miss any of those. So thank y'all so much for joining me and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.